Hello, it's Chris here from Independent Sports and Prestige, bringing you a walk around video of this BMW that we've got into stock. It's a 2004 54 Edge 330 CD M Sport Auto. It's coupe and finished in Imola red, which is quite rare in one of these. It's also got full black leather Napa seats, which are quite rare as well. They're optional extra over the standard. So an upgrade on the leather itself with like a beading to the middle of the seats. So in terms of any options it's got as well, it's got the Zen headlights and it's got privacy glass over standard. It's a facelift model too, so you've got the upgraded LED rear lights, MV2 alloy wheels, etc. as well. So I'll give you a walk around of it. Really lovely day today as well, so you can get a good idea of its condition. So I'll show you the bonnet first. Obviously the car's now 14 years old, but it's in very good shape with minimal stone chipping. The Zen headlights, all in decent order as well. I'll show you the lower part of the bumper. Small marks, but nothing too excessive, and the fog lights are all intact as well. Being quite a low slung car, these can be prone to those cracking. Move on to the windscreen for you. No marks or any stone chips that are visible. It's also just had a fresh MOT at the end of last week in readiness for sale, so there's nothing raised with that with the windscreen either. The alloy wheels were recently refurbished by Platinum Alloys, are in great order. They were done last year and they've all got excellent tyres, no advisories on those from the MOT. I'll show you the driver's door. Moving on to the wing. No bubbling or anything like that around the arches or the bottom of the doors. I'll show you the front arch again, just to confirm. Inside of your fuel cap. And this alloy. One of the centre caps is due to be replaced, so that will be put in tomorrow. Rear bumper. A little mark just on the corner there, if you can see that. All the parking sensors work without fault as well. The lower part of the splitter. And the corner bumper as well. The boot lid. Again, no rust. The lights, no cracking to the edges, which again can be common. The boot lid itself, and the upper end of the window. As mentioned, it does have privacy glass as well, which is a window film that's put onto the rear windows only, so it's all fully legal. So passenger side, a very small mark just on the outer edge. It slightly grazed the paint, but that middle bit probably polish out. Yeah, there are a couple of marks there. And again, no rust or anything evident there. Passenger door, again no rust. Obviously the car's now 14 years old, but certainly is in great order for the age and the mileage it's at. Then your wing, and no rust evident there. Now, since the alloys were refurbished, there is some grazing on one edge there and on the other of the passenger near side front, which is typical really, as it's the point of finding the curb. But aside from that, the other wheels are all immaculate. The tyres are excellent as well. Just walk around the car again. If you'd like to check any records on the vehicle, you can do so with the registration number on the back, and we also make the last 7 digits of the chassis number visible, so you can do any BMW spec checks, etc. that you need to. That you can access free online actually. If you visit bmwvin.com and put that in, it'll tell you the full factory spec of the car. So moving to the interior, I'll firstly show you the door card on the passenger side. It has black carbon cube trim. These can be really susceptible to scratches and marks. They're in really good shape. A few very minor superficial marks, but certainly nothing like you see, because it goes through to the original alloy, so it stands like a sore thumb. And the inside of the sill. Now this has the upgraded leather as mentioned, the Napa leather, so you've got slightly different texture effect with the piping in the middle, and it's a softer leather too. For the electric seats, and you've got the width adjuster there as well, lumbar even. It has a Bluetooth phone, and that's factory fitted by BMW. Show you the carbon. And it's all been fully valeted and it's ready to go, but there's no scuffs or scratches to the leather, and even the centre armrest is in great shape. Gear stick. All the electrics work perfectly, the air conditioning's ice cold too. I'll show you the driver's side. So again, the door card, really good shape, and that door handle again doesn't have the typical wear that's consistent with these cars. The steering wheel, so your pedals, which is a telltale sign with mileages, etc. And even the seat bolster is in really great condition, and there's no stitching that's gone here, which can be common if you move it around. Let's show you the dashboard again. So it's literally just hit 65,000 miles. The rear seats, carpets, centre tray, and the headliner if you want to see that. It's so bright here today it's a bit difficult to even see the camera, but hopefully you can make that out. And you've got the rear mirror, and there's no bubbles or anything within that. It's all that auto dazzle. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a good indication of its condition. It's certainly been really well looked after over the years, that's for sure. And generally with red, if it's had any paintwork, it tends to stand out like a sore thumb, but it's all in really good shape. Obviously, you just have to bear in mind it's still 14 years old, but in our view, it'd be comparable with, say, a 4 or 5-year-old car. It's very clean indeed. And it's just been recently serviced as well, and as previously mentioned, it's had fresh MOT applied in readiness, and it's been fully valeted for you. So yeah, I think you agree it's certainly one of the better conditioned ones, and to find it with the mileage it's at, it's getting more and more difficult. If you've got any questions whatsoever, by all means drop us a line. You can give us a call or an email, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions, or if you'd like to arrange a viewing. Thanks very much.